We on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get to it, man. So first off, bottom line, I'm gonna get straight to it, get straight to the point. Once again, it's gonna be another detour in this live. This was supposed to be about the 2024 season. How will the Vikings finish? You know, bad or worse? Will they be last place, etc. No? So we're gonna see right now, man. 1 second, man. Give me 1 second, man. One second, man. We're gonna get to it, man. Scolding in the building, Scolding in the building. What up, big dog? What up, Scolding in the building? Shout out Scolding, man. Hold on, Delton Vincent in the building. Shout out him. I think that was from yesterday, plus 750. We're gonna get to it, man. We're gonna get to it. So, like I said, it's gonna be a detour in the live, man. We're gonna talk about Kyrie Jackson a little bit more. A situation happened after his funeral in his hometown. I have to speak on it. It just shows you, you know, the hypocrisy, dog. The hypocrisy, period, dog. So, long story short, after Kyrie Jackson was laid to rest or his funeral, you know what I'm saying? It was a shooting. A shooting took place in his neighborhood. I think it was at a high school. Like I said, I'm gonna get into the article. A shooting, dog. You hear me? That right there tells you what type of society, what type of world we live in, dog. You hear me? That right there tells you the type of world we live in. Scolding, I'm getting to it right now, dog. That right there tells you what type of world we are living in, dog. You mean to tell me a man has his funeral, he can't really get laid to rest because you got people shooting up schools, shooting up the city, putting people's lives in danger, dog? They couldn't even respect this man or his family enough, allegedly, to keep the peace for a day. Can they just, you know, get past the funeral, dog? You understand? Give them some time to mourn, etc., etc. But they want to come acting a fool, acting crazy. You wonder why I say nobody really cared, huh? Do anybody really care about his life at the end of the day, dog? We know what's up. We know the realm. And we know the vibes. We know the vibes, huh? But this man getting laid to rest, and you mean to tell me it's a shootout? A shootout? It's no respect for no life, dog. Continuous cycle, homie. Let's get to this article, man. Give me a second, man. It's all cat, man. Everybody cat, bro. Give me 1 second, man. Give me 1 second. You hear me? Shooting at candlelight vigil for late Vikings rookie Kyrie Jackson leaves one dead, another injured. Jackson died with 2 others in a car crash last week. Wow, man. A candlelight vigil for former Minnesota Vikings defensive back Kyrie Jackson ended in more tragedy. Friday's vigil was held in Jackson's home state of Maryland as friends, family, and members of the community gathered to remember the 24-year-old and 2 others died in a car crash on July 6. The shooting happened around 10 p.m. at Jackson's former high school in Upper Marlboro, according to Prince George's County Police Department. So what happened at his old high school in his hometown? Bottom line is, what is the violence for, dog? Fox D5C reported that the shooting started in the parking lot near the front of the school. One person was reportedly hit in the leg, while the other individual was possibly struck in the chest. That just shows you, man, they don't care about a funeral. They don't care about someone passing. They don't care about a high-profile name. Some people don't care about nothing that's going on. Nothing that's going on, dog. You hear me? Nothing that's going on. If they want something to happen, if they want it to go down, they want to get their point across. They want to try and take somebody's life, they go and do it, homie, with no respect for others. You hear me? Period. Bottom line. See what this talking about, man. Scolding in the building, Scolding in the building. Crazy, man. Crazy, man. Let's see what this guy's talking about right here real quick, man. Scolding in the building. Shout out Scolding, man. Crazy world facts. Crazy world facts, homie. See what's up.
This seems unreal. Here you have a vigil honoring the lives of A.J. Liddon. You have Isaiah Hazel and Minnesota Vikings rookie Kyrie Jackson. We were at that vigil.
A vigil, man. Supposedly, just pay your, send your condolences about respect, pay respect. A vigil, supposed to be peace, man. A peace for somebody, a peace, kind of a celebration for the transition. You hear me? But no, these motherfuckers want to shoot it up. They want to shoot shit up. You hear me? Big SKOL here. Yeah, I'm a cuss and get vulgar, dog. Period. You soft and sensitive, get about the building heavy, bro. I could care less, dog. You mean at a vigil they couldn't even let peace be at a vigil for this man? Not just him, but the other ones who lost their life in their hometown. No respect, no respect. Are you kidding me, dog? But you want to say I'm tripping, huh? I'm tripping when I say don't nobody care about what happened to Jackson for real, huh? Another body, dog? You kidding me?
You had the state attorneys there. You had politicians. You had family members. Their former coach here at Wise High School. It was a great tribute. It was positive. People talking about stop the violence and the importance of making good choices. We're in the parking lot. We're coming out. We saw people lighting off fireworks, right? Thinks everything's okay. Moments later, around within 20 to 30 minutes after that, shots ring out right here in this parking lot right here in front of Wise High School. You can see police are here right now. This is an extensive, relatively large crime scene. Several shots were fired, people tell me, and a source close to the investigation says that one person was shot in the chest, another person.
What was the violence for? What was the beef about? What was going on? You hear me? What was it really about, dog? Heavy. What was it really about? That's my question. What was the problem? What was the real issue? Why all of a sudden, oh, now they want to shoot at a vigil, dog? Lack of respect. You hear me? The lack of respect. Come on, man. Cap, the lack of respect.
Person was shot in the leg. Now, we're also told that a woman was shot and a man was shot. Now, one person is in critical condition. The other is stable. Again, this was a memorial candlelight vigil for Kyrie Jackson from the Minnesota Vikings. You had A.J. Liddon Jr., Isaiah Hazel. All three were former football players at Wise High School. Their coach, Steve Rapp, praised them, saying that they supported each other and that this was time for the community to come together. There were a lot of people here. You had students, you had family members for all three.
They didn't care. They didn't care, obviously. They didn't care who was around, family, kids, etc. Shooting, whatever. They didn't care about taking someone's life, hitting innocent people. You know what I'm saying? At a vigil, dog. Disrespectful, man.
Former players. You had Prince George's County police officers. That's what I find really interesting, because there were a lot of police officers at this vigil. You had a lot of them on the outside of the school. You had officers also inside the vigil. They were everywhere. And despite that, here in the parking lot, two people are shot, a man and a woman.
They don't care about the officers. What you mean officers were everywhere? What does that mean? They don't care about officers being everywhere. Kyrie Jackson and others just dying, trying to send them away with some peace. They don't care. Obviously, they don't care. What did the officers do? What could the officers stop? And they say it was fireworks before the shooting or during the shooting. That's the best time to do it. Shoot something up, huh? Period, huh? So stop saying about how many people care about this, care about that, dog. Who really care for the man? Who really respects the man or care about human beings in general? You hear? Heavy, dog. Who's really cares about Kyrie Jackson, passing away, dying. Not only that, dying in a horrific fashion. You hear me? At his hometown. Then on top of that, his visual and the visual of others. You got people shooting the place up, homie. I wonder, does the NFL ever, get involved or speak on certain things, dog, or contribute to certain things to improve community quality? You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So don't wonder why I say a player is just another body, dog.
one in critical condition, the other in stable condition. You can move a little to the right over there. You can see that officer is making sure that people do not come into this crime scene. Also, you have to keep in mind that these three men, they were in their early 20s. They were killed in a violent car crash last Saturday morning. Now, Maryland State Police say they were in a Dodge Charger heading north on Route 4 near Presidential Parkway. That's when police say Corey Klingman was speeding and hit them when she tried to change lanes. That case is still under investigation. Police looking into that.
It should be under investigation. Like I said, I don't know. This could have been a setup. They could have made it look like whatever, though. How we know somebody? How we know that chick who was driving? I told you in my previous video, last video about Kyrie. Yeah, I felt a certain way about her, right? I didn't like her look, a certain vibe, a certain energy she had, correct? So how we know that, yeah, she didn't hit that car intentionally, running the back of the car Kyrie Jackson was in intentionally, you hear me? Yeah, I want to see how much real investigating they gonna do about this case, dog. See how much people really care, huh? Because you just had a visual get shot up and didn't nobody get arrested, get detained, nothing, homie, and it was police officers there. So who's really doing their job and not doing their job, dog? You hear? Now, shout out respect to the good police officers, the good cops, you know, the cops who protect and serve and do their job. I could care less about a dirty cop, a shiesty cop, a phony cop, you hear me? I could care less about a corrupt cop. A corrupt cop is just like a criminal, worse than a criminal. Matter of fact, he know what he doing, you hear me? He doing it intentionally, dog. You hear me? So you know what I'm saying? Could care nothing less about a corrupt cop, dog, a dirty cop, dog. They part of the conundrum in the world. You hear me? Yeah. Big SKOL here. Tell them I said it, dog. Period, dog. But yeah, I hope they do a real investigation, a thorough investigation of what really happened to Kyrie Jackson, dog. I'm not so sure. I think that chick might have hit the back of his car, the car he was in, intentionally, dog. That's what I think, dog. Allegedly, throw the allegedly in there. But I think that could have been foul play, man. I think it could be foul play involved, homie. You hear me? You hear me, dog? I think it could have been foul play involved. Heavy, homie. Hands down, man down. I don't put nothing past nobody, dog. Especially in this room. Same room, different levels, dog. Period. Same room, different levels, dog. I think she's sketchy. You hear me? She just happened to hit his car from the back. Come on, bro. So I wonder what type of real investigation time they're going to be on. Who really care about Kyrie? You hear me? Huh? Who really care about him losing his life, dog? Yeah, she's suspicious. Yeah, she's suspicious to me, dog. We're talking about her, man. And did you hear about what Recognize said about Jackson? Nah, who's Recognize, dog? Minnesota Sports Talk with A.L. Smith. Shout out Minnesota Sports Talk. Who is Recognize? Rico Knowles. Expound more, dog. Let me know. Where can I find it? Let me know. So on YouTube, what? Let me know. Minnesota Sports Talk. Let me know, dog. You in the chat, like it up. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it, man. Rest in peace, Kyrie Jackson, man. They talking about a real investigation. We're going to see how real the investigation gets, homie. Investigation my ass, dog.
And now you have another case, a separate case, a double shooting here at the high school where people were honoring the lives of the three people who were killed.
Honoring the lives, man. Honoring the lives. You know what I'm saying? Trying to remember them in a good light, in a positive way. And you got some damn wicked individuals come in shooting, dog. Disrupting the peace, dog. Terrorizing the community. You hear me? We want to talk about what goes on in the world, America, huh? We want to talk about humanity, dog. Humanity, a bunch of hypocrites. You hear me, dog? Period. Bottom line, bro. No cap, dog.
Former football players. We are waiting for more information, and a lot of people are scratching their heads right now, asking themselves, how can this happen? This seems so unusual, and it's just another example of gun violence in Prince George's County.
Sad story, man. Wicked, man. Sad story, man. Wicked, man. You hear me? You know, disrespectful, wicked, man, disrespectful to the families, to the ones who lost their lives, etc. Man. To the families on YouTube, though. What's the guy's name? Rico No? Is that his correct name? Rico Knows. Rico Knows. Kyrie Jackson. Let's see what's up, man. See if we can find it, huh? Is his name Rico Knows? Minnesota Sports Talk. Let me know. Is his YouTube name Rico Knows, dog? Give me 1 second to find it here, man. Give me 1 second here. 1 second, man. Let's see what's up with this here. Let's get it, bro. Rico Knows, I assume. What the hell is this? Oh, who is this guy? Let's break it down. Oh. I saw somebody him talking shit, huh? Yeah, I saw something about this. Oh, yeah, this live about to switch, dog. This live might take a whole different direct turn, dog. This live might take a different turn, dog. Shout out Minnesota Sports Talk with A.L. Smith. Shout out Minnesota Sports Talk, man, for telling me about this, man. This Rico. I heard he was a clown. I heard he said some disrespectful things. Shout out Minnesota, man. The search first ruined Leon, and after search up ruined Leon. I got you. I just got it now. I think I got it right here. Let's see what's up, man. Get into it
right now. If you want a great example,
hey, TikTok, Rico Knows.
Oh yeah, I'm finna chop his ass up. Let's get into it. Here we go. Let's get into it. Y'all there with me? Let's go. Y'all there with me? Let's get it, man. You in the chat? Like it up. Let's get into it.
Here, if you didn't hear the news, Kyrie Jackson has passed away from a car accident last night. Now, I don't have all the details. I haven't really looked into it. I'm actually on vacation right now.
If you want a great example of what is wrong.
So why you speaking on it then? So why you speaking on it? I don't know who the dude is talking in the background, but I'm going to talk. Why you speaking on it if you don't got all the right information on it, dog? Rico Knows. Why you putting your fat mouth on it then? Huh? You hear me? Why you putting your fat mouth on it if you don't know about the information or know nothing about what happened? Rico Knows, huh? Why you running your gums, dog? Period. Bottom line. Why you running your gums if you don't know the situation enough to speak on it, dog? Let's get it, man.
Wrong with today's media, look no further than this.
If you haven't looked into Kyrie Jackson's death and the death of the two other people that were in the car with him, then why are you making a video toting you were right? You made a 2-minute, 16-second video without knowing the facts about what happened. 3 families.
Yeah, facts, man. You know what I'm saying? People like that. The world right there, dog. Facts. Whoever this dude is, shout out to him, dog. Shout out to him. Respect to this dude right here, man. Keeping it real deal. No Holyfield. Shout out, respect to Holyfield. Though. He is a boxing legend, dog. Period, point blank, bottom line, bro. Let's get to it, man.
Families lost their sons. And if you did read the police report, their car is the one that got hit. Their car is the only one that had fatalities in it. And the person who hit them was speeding. The police are even saying that alcohol may have been involved.
And it could be foul play. And it could be foul play. You hear me? And it could be foul play. Let's not forget that. You know, they just happened to hit Kyrie, the car Kyrie was in. All 3 future NFL players, 1 NFL player already on a roster. It just happened to hit them in the back, run into them, trying to cross lanes. You hear me? Come on, man. So people be full of jealousy, full of hate, full of envy, dog. People will do anything, dog. You hear me? People will do anything, man. People will do anything, dog. They jealous, envy of you, mad at your spot. You hear me? And he back in his hometown. That's where killings happen the most. When somebody go back to their hometown, dog. That's when it really goes down. You hear me? That's where the most hate, envy, jealousy at, dog. Most times, your hometown. Crab in a barrel mentality. Want to bring you down. Want to bring you down heavy. You hear me? We know what's up, bro. We know what's up. This ain't no secret. This ain't top secret. Come on, baby. Skolden says it's Ben Hausling. Ben Hausling what, Skolden? Who is Ben Hausling? Did he speak on it? Did he say certain? Did he say a certain thing? Who is Ben Hausling? What is he talking about, Skolden? Let me know. Right now, I'm gonna rock with this dude. I like what he's saying, though, man. That's crazy wicked, bro. This man speaking his fat face mouth, looking like Garrett Bradbury on the field, putting his mouth on something he knows nothing about, dog, and he don't even care. You know what I mean? This dude Rico knows he don't even care. Ain't like he's speaking on the situation because he care. He don't care. You know what I'm saying? He want to get in here and give his 2 cents for some clout and for a view, etc., etc. You hear me? Fat phony clown don't care. Oh, that's his name. I got you, Skolden. That's his name. Shout out Ben Hausling, man. Shout out Ben Hausling, man. Yeah, shout out Ben Hausling, guy. We gotta make sure I add him, dog. Shout out Ben Hausling, man. Real fucking shit, man. This dude in the background speaking on something he know nothing about, dog. Yeah, much appreciated, Skolden. Much appreciated, big dog. Shout out Ben Hausling, man. Really speaking on something he could care nothing about. Just want to run his mouth. Just want to run his mouth. Huh? Somebody said break his face, homie. You hear me? Hit him with a swift one to the chin. Hit him in his mouth, dog.
And regardless of all of that, he was in the passenger seat. He wasn't behind the wheel. But you don't care about that, do you? You just want.
Yeah. Let him know, Ben. Hell no, he don't care, bro. Yeah, hell no, he don't care, homie. And do Ben all the way care? I don't know, but at least his actions right now showing he give a damn, homie. And I'm glad he's checking him. Rico knows. I'm gonna get at you, Rico knows. I got you, dog. I got you, you big goofy buffoon. You hear me? Buffoon, you clown, you asswipe, disrespectful punk chump. I got you, Rico. Big peanut head, biscuit head punk. I got you, boy. I see you. I'm zoned in on you, my boy. Shout out Ben Hausling, bro.
I want to tote the facts. I was right. How does him getting killed in a car accident prove that he's not a good guy?
Ben Likes Sports on TikTok would check Rico, but let's hear more from the latter.
Here's what I want to say. Somebody reached out to me in my DMs and said, you know, Rico, you were right because you said he was a terrible person, and you said
right about what? Terrible person? You don't even know the man. You don't even know the man, boy. You sound like a straight prejudiced punk, boy. Terrible. How do you know he was a terrible person? You don't know where the man came from, his background. Why is he a terrible person? Because he's black and he's a cornerback in the NFL. You hear me? Is that the real stereotype? Rico knows, you clown. Why is he a bad person? Because he's growing his hair out. He got locks and tattoos, and he's a football player, and he comes from a bad neighborhood. Oh, what? You just think he's automatically bad? Rico knows he's a terrible person. You and your following cap. You and your subscribers is punks, dog. Period, Rico. Straight like that's how I feel about you, dog. I told you this lie about to take a turn. You hear me? I told y'all this lie about to take a turn. Let's get it, man.
It was this. I just want to get this out there right now. When I talked to former players who have played, former teammates who have played with Kyrie Jackson, they all had the same kind of message, which is he's an immensely talented person, terrible person.
So just to be
what? Who do you know that he played with? Where are their names? Where are their names, Rico knows? Since you talked to so many players about how they played with him or they played with him, he's an immense talent, but he's a bad person. Name the players. Let it be known. Don't keep it a secret. He's deceased now. So you got all this information, Rico knows. Why don't your big silly ass expose it? Let it be known what players said it, what coaches said it. Because everything we've seen and heard as Vikings fans, everybody loved him. Coaches, players, teammates, everybody adored him, dog. He was a good guy, a great human being. So what your hating ass got Rico knows? What information you got from what players? What players? Who's supposed to believe that? Because you come on here and just say, oh, the information I've gotten. Like somebody's supposed to believe you? What are your credentials? Who are you, dog? How do you have any ties to Kyrie Jackson, homie? You hear me? You're a clown. You're a phony, homie. You're a clown. You're a phony, chump.
Be clear. NFL player Kyrie Jackson lost his life in a car accident which CBS Sports wrote, according to Maryland State Police, Jackson was one of 3 fatalities in the accident that took place early Saturday morning in Prince George's County. Their preliminary investigation indicates another struck the vehicle Jackson was in.
Why I switched to this
Come
hair
on,
color
bro.
and will never go back. I've been dyeing my grease for a few
Bro.
years now.
And then Rico does a victory lap?
And if he's not a good guy like you're toting, does that mean that he deserves to get killed in the car accident?
Details of his car accident, so I'm not going to sit here and say I was right in any regard.
Oh, you're not going to say you're right. You know, it's very respectable of you. Only you did. You put it in a playlist titled I Was Right. You made sure to get all the hashtags in there, promote your brand.
This guy Rico knows is a clown, dog. He's a straight clown, homie. And he benefits off death, benefits off lies, false lies, homie. Just like he said, you take a sprint talking about you were right. Hashtag, fit all the hashtags in, etc. He knew what he was doing, dog. This guy's a punk. He's a chump, man. He's a clown, man. You hear me? We want to talk about humanity, dog. Humanity. Didn't even know this dude, dog. Thank you, SKOL. And what sources, dog? He didn't even know this man making up lies for a view, for a subscribe, this and that. And you want to talk to me about humanity, right and wrong? Kill that noise, bro. Are you kidding me, dog? This man sit up here making up lies, right? Giving false narratives on a story just because it's a big story. He trying to get some subscribers. Are you kidding me? And that's what people support. This is what real humans support, dog. They make these people rich, dog. You watch this? What world are we living in, homie? Are you kidding me?
At the expense of this young man dying.
Frankly, I'm glad I'm not the only one who sees right through this. Shout out to Ben once again, who will feature.
What do you see, bruh? What do you see? Oh, my fault. I thought that was the Rico Nose guy talking, man. My fault, man.
Sure, momentarily.
Really, you're the end result of your own decision making. But right now,
Own decision making? End result of your own decision making? Rico Knows, you clown, boy. See me with the hands, Rico Knows. See me with the hands, dog. What was his decision making? Please tell me, Rico Knows. What was his decision making? Hopping in the car with the wrong folks, maybe being out too late, huh? Hopping in the car, not thinking somebody would run into the back of him, not thinking his life was in danger. What was his decision making? Rico Knows. Putting the work in, putting the effort in to make it to the NFL after wanting to give up, after wanting to give in. What are you talking about, Rico Knows? What is his decision making, boy? Putting in maximum effort to be a high caliber player. Starting at the bottom from JUCO, working his way up to Bama, Roll Tide, full of pride, to Oregon, you hear me? Putting in the work and getting drafted the 4th round on his way to being an elite quarterback, beating the odds, whatever, dog. Went from packing and stacking the meats, ready to quit football, and you got the nerve to talk about his own decisions? What are you talking about, dog? What the fuck are you talking about, homie? You're a clown, boy. Rico Knows is a clown. I'm finna let it be known worldwide, dog. You're a clown, you phony, you gimmick. You're a clown. You should be punched right in your fat mouth. I don't care what nobody talking about, dog. You speaking on this man, getting money, views, clouts off his name, know nothing about him, know nothing about where he come from, his family, and then you over here trying to blast him, make it seem like his fault. Yeah, he shouldn't have been out at 3 a.m, etc., etc. But you talking about life decisions, determine where you end up. What was your life decisions, you punk chump? Or somebody handed you, paid your way with your YouTube channel, dog. You started with all the resources, pump, bum, because your message is horrible. You're really trash. What was your life decision, dog? You hear me? Because you got a pretty YouTube channel? Care about your pretty YouTube channel, dog? You're a clown, boy. Talking about life decisions. You probably had a silver spoon your whole life, boy. Probably got to pay. Probably somebody probably paid for your YouTube channel, dog. Want to speak on this, man? The nerve of people, dog. Come on, bro. Shout out SKOL Life. SKOL Life in the building, man. SKOL Life Barber in the building, man. Are you kidding me, man? Dude running his fat mouth like he know this, man. He ain't probably been through no struggles. You talking about, dog? Are you kidding me, dog? And he ain't been through no struggles, you hear me? Speaking on this, man just lost his life, disrespecting his family. This dude's a clown, bro. Bro, the USA needs help. And after what happened to Trump, if Biden wins, we are already fucked. Minnesota facts, man. Yeah, man. Shout out. Hey, man. Hey, listen. I don't believe in no president, but they trying to get Trump out of there, man. They trying to get Trump all the way out of there. You hear me? Yeah, Trump gonna expose some shit. Trump gonna let it be known. You hear me? Heavy. Yeah, they scared of Trump. They know what Trump know. That's why they tried to kill him, dog. He was this close. You know, a couple more inches, Trump would have been gone. And people, this the era we in, the social media era. Everybody's taking it lightly, like it's no big deal. Like they didn't just try to JFK Trump in broad day. Like they didn't just try to take Trump out of there in broad day. But I get it. It's the social media area. Everybody's on their phone. It's funny. Instead of helping people, we record people get murdered now, dog. People take out their phones and watch, huh? People take out their phones and watch. People get killed on camera. You hear me? Instead of calling the cops or help, they just sit and record, dog. But people really think it's a game with what happened to Trump. You hear me? That's for a different time, man. But yes, Minnesota Sports Talk, they are trying to kill Trump. They are trying to get Trump out of there, homie. Period. You hear me? Talk about evil, Biden, evil. Man, politics in general, evil, dog. We want to really go there with it. Now let's keep it on. Let's keep it on football and Kyrie right now, dog. Period. Bottom line. That's for a different channel. You dig me? You get my drift? Yeah. If you know, you know. Go check it out. You hear me? Come on, bro. This dude running his mouth. Shout out Knowledge in the building. Knowledge in the building. The national media is against us, but that's fine. We used to this. To be honest, I got us winning the North now. It's not going to be easy. This will be the best division in football this year, but we got this. And shout out Knowledge, man. Hey, Knowledge, I'm gonna get to that, dog. Like I say in the beginning, this live took a little detour, but I'm finna get to the NFC North next, dog. So stay tuned. You hear me? You in the chat, like it up. You in the chat, like it up, man. But yeah, shout out Knowledge, man. SKOL Vikes. We run the North, dog. Right now we on this Kyrie Jackson and this dude Rico Knows bum punk. I want to knock him out. Somebody tell Rico Knows I want to knock him out. You hear me? Heavy, dog. Hands down, man down. Yeah, Trump will expose the truth. Facts, Golden. You already know what's up. Bro, even his brother said that ain't right. Check his brother up. Check his brother of Rico Knows. It's crazy, man. This clown Rico. Now let's finish this up, man. He's a clown, man. He's a clown, dude. R.P. Jackson, no cap, man. Facts. Finish this up, bro.
I don't handle death like everybody else. Like, I don't care about death. Death doesn't really move me all that much. I've seen a lot of death in my life. It's just the nature of who I am. So while everybody reacts to death differently.
I get you on that part. Okay, death may not influence you. Death may not affect you, whatever. That's cool. But it's not about what death does to you, you dummy. It's about right now. You're speaking on things you know nothing about, you dummy. You buffoon. It has nothing to do about this death bother you or move you or get you sad or whatever. That's your beliefs. All right, cool. That's your take on death. I could probably chop it up with you about some of those certain things, but at the end of the day, you're speaking on the death of someone else, something you know nothing about, and you're not only doing that, you're trying to portray a guy in a certain light, make him look like a bad individual, question his character, talk bad about him, send subliminal message, run your gums, capping and yapping. So it's not about how you feel about whatever situation, homie. It's about you lying on a man you don't even know, lying on his family, disrespecting his family. You hear me? Disrespecting his journey, etc., his battle, his struggle, dog. Because you probably had none, punk. And you talk about you've seen a lot of death. What death have you seen as far as real violent deaths, boy? Huh? What deaths have you seen? Rico Knows. You're a clown, homie. You're a hypocrite, homie. You're what's wrong with humanity, homie, period, dog. You sit here, try to bash a man, make a man look a certain way, stereotype him, know nothing about him. That's the main conundrum Rico Knows, you idiot. you older idiot. Sitting on your platform talking and you getting all these views. People really believe in you and putting confidence and trust in you. This the world we live in? No wonder why the world's so fucked up, dog. People believing in guys like you, supporting guys like you. You know nothing about Kyrie, boy. You deserve to be smacked in your mouth, dog. And anybody else who think like you deserve a swift one to the chin, homie. Period, dog. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes forever. Win, lose, or draw. Rest in peace, Kyrie Jackson. You here? You're a clown, homie.
I am going to sit here and tell you guys that you can learn from other people's mistakes, whatever it is.
A few things to
Learn what? What could people learn? What are people going to look at this and learn? Okay, don't be out so late. I get that. Be careful who you riding with, even if they so-called your homeboy, your homegirl, because you never know who hating on you, jealousy, envy of you. Don't get in the car with people who've been drinking it allegedly, whatever the case may be. But this whole case is still under investigation. No one knows the true story. Like I say, I believe it's foul play involved. I believe that woman who was driving that car might have ran into the back of them on purpose, intentionally, dog. That's what I believe Rico knows. And guess what? It's still under investigation. So who are you to speak on anything for certain or for sure? So for you to say he made a bad decision, you don't even fucking know, you punk. It's still under investigation, you chump. Dick, are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me, dog?
the breakdown. All right, so there's a lot to hate here.
All right, are you just gonna?
All I heard,
Okay, because I don't really want to. Like, I respect, shout out you do, but I want to see what this.
a deli, working in a deli, had no interest in him out of high school, all this stuff. It's like, yeah, the reason he had to be at a deli and the reason nobody had interest in him is because he was kicked out of 4 different universities for substandard conduct. And for
what substandard conduct? And if he was kicked out, does a man deserve death? And obviously, if he was kicked out, which we don't know if he was kicked out and for what reasons for. We don't know that he's just talking again. I believe nothing he says. He has no credentials. I believe none of his stories. I will go research everything. But let's say he was kicked out. Does that mean he didn't earn another chance? You talking about he dropped out of high school? He was working that job in what, college? Or when he first started college and said forget football, or right before? So what are you talking about? Rico knows. So what, he was bagging the meats because he wanted to work. He was trying to figure his life out, homie. So you saying you just perfect, Rico knows? Because you don't know nothing about a struggle, fat boy. You don't know nothing about a real struggle, a real grind. You a silver spoon-fed punk. You hear me? Everything was given to you, dog. You know nothing about his struggle, homie. Period. You know nothing about it, dog. You speaking on a topic you know nothing about. You're not even from his community. You couldn't even go into the community and talk to anybody, dog. Huh? You couldn't even walk 1 foot in that community and be comfortable, dog. Even know what to say, you hear me? Even know how to maneuver, dog. You don't understand where he come from or nobody else, dog. Talking about because he was working and packing meats, because he was playing 2K, because he was ready to give up. He made some mistakes along the way. Where was he at now? Where was he headed now, Rico knows? Since you this big, perfect motherfucker. You stand folks like this, dog. Talk to me about humanity, bro. Take this opportunity to disrespect a man. He just speaking, talking out the side of his neck. The nerve of humans, dog. The nerve of humans, you hear me? The nerve of humans, dog. Humanity, dog. Who the hell do you think you are, homie?
the last 12 months, he had managed to do the right things while at Oregon. Not even 12 months, but for the last 8 months or so, he managed to do the right thing.
As the video plays,
so what? You ass white people doing the right thing, and you don't know what he did before. You don't know what he was going through before, dog. You know nothing about nothing, homie. Sitting on here capping, you don't know nothing about nothing, dog. You're a capper and a yapper, a capper and a yapper, dog. But if it was one person who went out fatally like that, huh? You would feel away. You can sit up here and say whatever you want about how you feel about this and that. I don't know if you got kids, but if one of your kids went out that way, or your tune would change, Rico knows. Your tune would change, wouldn't it? You hear me? Huh? And yes, we can say he's probably in a better place, a better realm. At the end of the day, he had more to do, dog. He had more to accomplish, and it wasn't his time. You hear me? You're a clown, Rico knows. Heavy.
It just gets worse and worse.
This young man finally made it to the NFL. And right before he got to live out his dream, he got killed in a car accident. And you're talking about, well, death doesn't bother me. You know, I'm strong. And that's not a flex, dude. The fact is,
Come on, man. Glad somebody else saying it, homie. Shout out to this dude once again. Shout out Ben. You hear me? Come on, bro. Put in the work, the effort right there, and his life gets taken away. Not because of him, you hear me? I mean, he was in the car, but he didn't have no control for real. You want to get on here and cat, bro, and talk about how you feel about death. Don't nobody care about how you feel about nothing. You disrespecting a man, trying to make him lesser than, dog. Stereotyping. You're really a racist hater, dog. A racist hater, period. Yeah, I said it. I'll stand on it 10 toes down. Get at me.
3 families lost their sons. And you took time out on your vacation.
Shut up. That's another 3, not just Kyrie, 3 families, dog. 3 families, you fat boy.
To claim that you were right.
On vacation, sitting up there eating Twinkies and shit, sipping margaritas on vacation, boy. Want to put your 2 cents in because you think you know something. You think you know something, bro. Think you better than somebody, dog. You's a clown, homie, for real.
Make poor decisions. You're going to die fast, and it might be the end result of your decisions.
He was in.
Poor decision. Hold up, big dog. Let me get at him, big dog. Poor decision. He was in the car riding, homie. He was in the car riding in a car, bro. After leaving somewhere, whether it be a party or hookah lounge, whatever. That's his right at the end of the day. And I was the first one to say, why you out at 3:14 in the morning if you ain't training, you ain't on the field, you ain't in the gym. But at the end of the day, that's his right. Because that man was stayed out too late. Does that mean he deserved to lose his life, dog? Riding in a car? He wasn't a driver. I'm sure he wasn't even sipping like that. And it's still under investigation. His car got hit, homie. What are you talking about, bro? Decisions, your fault. Shut up. You're a clown, boy. Anybody that supports you and respect you is a clown, homie. I met you, dog.
In the passenger seat, and he got hit by another driver. What possible bad decision did he make other than being in the wrong place at the wrong time? You should.
Thank you, bro. Being out 3 in the morning, riding in the car, wrong place, wrong time. What are you talking about? Decision, bro.
Genuinely be ashamed of yourself, dude. I'm ashamed to even be on the same platform as you, using a young man's death as an opportunity to promote your brand. And
thank you. That's exactly what it is, bro. I'm glad I'm not the only one who see it, dog. Using another man's death to support your damn brand. You hear me? That's all it's about, man. That's all this world is about, huh? Fake cappers talking about, everybody work together. Humanity, it's all love. Shut up, man. He saw this opportunity on vacation to use somebody's death to benefit him, dog. Period. Bottom line, homie. Shut up, my dog Ben, dog. I hope he 1,000 though. I hope he ain't just capping either. Though. You hear me? Shout out Ben though, dog.
And try to prove yourself right. That is absolutely disgusting.
Well done, Ben. Well done. This is the final hoorah of his I Was Right Kyrie Jackson video.
If you live fast, you make poor decisions, you're going to die fast, and it might be the end result of your decisions. That being said, there's a family out there hurting because they just lost somebody they love and care about. I don't know them personally. I don't wish.
So why are you speaking on it? You don't know him personally. You don't know what happened personally. You know nothing about the situation. You just saw opportunity to get some clicks and likes and views and put your false 2 cents in on it, homie. Why are you speaking on anything if you don't know him personally, dog? Especially if you don't know him personally, it's about how you speaking on it. Don't nobody know him personally. I didn't know him personally, dog. But you disrespecting like you know him personally. You disrespecting like you know what's really going on. Coming up with your side of the story, judging somebody like you God or something, huh? Like you Mr. Perfect, dog. But you come with erroneous information, speaking disrespectfully, huh? Talk about you don't know him. Why even speak on it, especially if you ain't got no business speaking on it? If you don't even care, why are you speaking on it if you don't care? You just told on yourself right there. It's about a view, cloud, etc. You probably ain't even a football fan. You hear me? You don't even care about football, dog. You probably know nothing about Kyrie Jackson, dog, or anything else. Talking about a family who lost their loved one, this and that. Talking about what you do and don't know. But a few minutes ago, you acting like you know everything about the situation, homie. You know everything. Why it happened. He made the wrong decisions, all this and that. Talking about it all. But now it's respect and condolences to his family. You cap, boy.
Wish anybody condolences. I don't get down like that. I don't send prayers or none of that shit. I don't care about any of that. Your problems are your problems. Your deaths are your deaths. Mine are mine. So
okay, that's the way you believe. That's your opinion. Obviously, you could care nothing about humanity, then, dog. You care nothing about humanity. You're just for self. So let's stop being hypocritical. And if that's the case, why even speak on it, then, dog? If you don't care, why are you speaking on it? It doesn't bother you. You feel away, good or bad, it doesn't bother you. A man you don't even know, you say their families, they have their problems, you have your family problems. So all right, why you Beavis and Buttonheading your way into the equation, dog? Trying to get in the mix, dog? Huh? Are you a Vikings fan? You a Bama fan? Oregon fan? You from Maryland? You said you know nothing about him or his family, right? What you care for? No, you're a hypocritical racist, punk.
So it is what it is, right? So it's unfortunate, but please stop spamming me about how right I was. We don't know the details. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows.
No.
Yeah, exactly what he said. Your friends don't know. We don't know the details. So how you know, Rico? Rico knows. You don't know a damn thing. You know a damn thing, dog. What you know? I know somebody need to punch you in your mouth. That's what I know, Rico. Somebody need to punch you and break your face, dog. You hear? You hear?
No, he doesn't. However, it appears his twin brother may.
I don't wish anybody condolences. I don't get down like that. I don't send prayers or none of that. I don't care about any of that. Your problems are your problems. Your deaths are your.
Oh, that's his twin brother. I could assume two biscuit heads.
Your deaths, mine are mine. So it is what it is. Right? So it's unfortunate, but please stop.
It's unfortunate, and your problems are your problems. Your debts are your debts. Like, who the are you, bro? Honestly.
This is TikTok user Marantz Rants, who says he is Rico's twin.
You know what's crazy?
Hey, shout out to his twin. Shout out to his twin. Hey, hold him accountable. I respect that because he could have easily took his brother's side, but he like, nah, bro, I don't get down like this. I don't get down like this. I appreciate this. If it's real and genuine, I respect it. I rock out with it, dog. Twin brother like, nah, bro. That's how he believe. This my beliefs here. I'm nothing like him. I think nothing like him. You hear me? And like he just said, who does he think he is? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Here.
Crazy. Somebody says this about you and your son and your kids to
you. There we go.
You probably would feel a certain way about it.
What I just said, dog, it was his kids or somebody in his family, and he know his brother. He know his brother, right? So you know he got the scoop. Somebody in his family, his kids somewhere, or it'll be totally different. It'll be totally different. You hear me? It'll be totally different, dog. Just like I said, if it happened to one of his, it'd be totally different, dog.
And if you didn't feel a certain way about it, that says a lot about you.
Yeah, it happened.
That's someone's son right there.
Talk to him, homie.
And then you, with the responsibility of having the largest platform that anyone has, of freestanding. You're not employed by anyone. You're your freelance reporter, and you have a very big following.
Big following. Following what? Following what, bro? This is who people follow. This is who y'all follow. Liars, fake leaders, hypocrites, hateful people, wicked people. I get it. This is America. This is the America, huh? Come on, bro.
And you have the responsibility to say the right thing when no one's watching. Have some integrity.
He has no integrity. He has no integrity. He has no integrity. He has no morals. He has no principles. He's a big goofy, homie. Period, dog. I don't know if y'all was raised in the same household with the same parents, whatever. Obviously, you believe differently from him. Yeah. Whether it changed, whether y'all beliefs changed as you got older, you separated. I couldn't imagine y'all being close brothers because you don't even think the same. You hear me? Unless y'all just fake the funk at the little family gatherings. All right, we'll be cool for right now. But after this, bro, fuck you again, bro. You hear me? We'll be cool for right now, but nah, for it's really fuck you, dog. Hey.
But instead, you say to sensationalize your stance because you want to be different.
And he would have a lot to say on the subject.
Someone just died, bro. Oh, death is easy. Death happens all the time. All right. Well, answer me this, bro.
Yeah, death is easy. You're saying death is easy. Death happens all the time. It's easy for you right now because it's not one of yours. And I understand death has become the norm. That shows you the problem with the world right there. Death has become the norm. Even violent deaths have become the norm, huh? Violent car crashes. You hear me? People getting killed, murdered on the street, getting ate alive in the ocean by sharks. That's all they show. That's all they push. You know, black versus white, division, separation, wars, all of that, dog. That has become the norm. Not because what? God didn't make it the norm, create this. This is humanity's work, homie. I told you the live finna take a different direction today. This is humanity's work, dog. Humanity has made it normal for people to die. You hear me? Under horrific circumstances. You hear me? So yes, even though death in some cultures, some religions, is a celebration. Now you can say all these people are going to a better realm, a better place. First off, how do we know? That's first off. Most people are just assuming or what they read. That's first off. But you can agree, like, you know, hell on earth. We can call America that. What's going on now? But at the end of the day, who knows, dog? Period, bottom line. Period, bottom line, dog. We know some deaths are horrific. Some deaths weren't just meant to be, dog. You hear me? Some deaths tear people up. Cause them to be depressed their whole life, dog. People lose their kids, their mother, their fathers. It's a real deal situation to them. So who are you to speak on anything, Rico knows? Hey, you might not care about your kids. You might not care about your wife or your grandma or your mama or daddy, whoever. You may not care about nobody. That's cool, Rico. That's you. That's you. You probably got the whole point. Oh, you come in the world by yourself. You leave by yourself. Okay, I get that, bro. I get that. But you call yourself a real human? You have a big following. You want to act like you care about humanity. You're a user. You're a hypocrite. You hear me, Rico knows? I'm glad your brother calls you out, homie.
Who's going to be at your funeral?
It don't matter because he won't know, but yeah, exactly. Who will be there? Especially after this stuff. You saying you care about no one, homie? All right. America, dog. America, you're
Exactly.
Plus, he would explain his relationship or lack thereof with his brother. It was embarrassing. But let's get back to Kyrie Jackson. He was a recent selection of the Vikings.
You know about Jackson, dog. Rest in peace, Kyrie. Is that it for the thing? See what else he's saying.
DeLon Parish and won multiple state championships as he built a dynasty, winning 43 straight games and 3 state titles, from 2015 to 2018. Jackson finished his collegiate career at Oregon. He previously enrolled at the University of Alabama. Lighton played at Florida State and Penn State. Hazel played at the University of Maryland. And
we pretty much know all this, dog. So that's pretty much it, homie. So let's get back to it, man. Give me 1 second, man. Yeah, that dude's a clown, bro. Disrespectful certified clown. You hear me? Disrespectful certified clown, dog, period. Shout out Noble War Prize in the building, man. Noble War Prize in the building. We finna get to the NFC whole breakdown, dog. Let's get it, man. But first up, man, rest in peace once again, Kyrie Jackson, man. Condolences to his family. Rico knows you're a punk, you're a clown. I'll be on your head top more often now. I'm at you, dog. I'm at you, heavy, period. Big SKOL, his SKOL, Vikes forever. Win, lose, and draw. Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Kyrie Jackson, dog. Then we're gonna get to the NFC, how the Vikings hold up, etc. Man. Rico disrespecting dead. Facts, dog. Kyrie and his friends was killed by a drunk driver. How can you speak crazy about Kyrie? They was minding their business. Crazy, dog. Even if they was racing, whatever they say they're racing, but it's still under investigation, homie. But for him to blame Kyrie and come at Kyrie like that, come on, man. Come on, man. But long story short, so people think Minnesota will finish last place, dog. I'm gonna break down the NFC North, then I'm gonna do the schedule, then we up out of here. You hear me? But yeah, we already an hour in. Y'all ready to rock with me, dog? Y'all ready to rock with me here? Let's get it, man. So first, analysts, so-called experts, everybody pretty much believes the Vikings will finish last in the North, even behind the Bears. Even behind the Bears. You hear? Huh? Even behind the Bears, dog. See, that's where the problem comes in for me, dog. Now I understand the Lions. Number one in the North. I ain't even gonna cap. It's tough for me to say it, but I ain't gonna cap. I understand who the Lions are. The Packers, you put them at the second best team, I get it. You know, the Packers, all around young team, defense is solid. But the Vikings, can you count the Vikings out? And when would you ever put the Bears in front of the Vikings, dog, huh? How could you possibly say the Bears will be better than the Vikings? And we know nothing about the Bears, nothing about Caleb Williams. They're starting a rookie quarterback. Their quarterback will be a rookie, and it's questions about him. So how can you put the Bears in front of the Vikings, huh? Are we comparing rosters? Are we comparing personnel? Because even if we compare quarterbacks, Sam Darnold is more experienced, has more reps in the NFL, done more than Caleb Williams. I think the Bears going to ruin Caleb Williams at the end of the day. Period, bottom line. Though. I think the Bears finna ruin his career. You hear? 12-5. NFC North will be tough this year. 3 teams might make the playoffs. Facts, dog. But they're going to disrespect the Vikings, though. You hear me? Damn, hold on. I got Minnesota, man. Facts. Minnesota sports talk. Facts. Now, if that was Pat Mahomes, everyone would be covering this. Facts, dog. We know what's up. We know what's up, Minnesota sports. We know the vibes, dog. We know the world we live in. You hear me? Patrick Mahomes, you know, same thing going on. Yeah, man. This will be an all month, all 2 month thing, homie. You hear me? Period, bottom line, man. But yeah, for them to disrespect the Vikings like that and say the Bears are going to be above them with the rookie quarterback, with the defensive-minded head coach, you kidding me? Let's get to the article, man. Are you kidding me, dog? Get this article, man. 2024-25 NFC North Division odds. Lions favorite to make franchise history. The reigning NFC North champion Detroit Lions are favored to claim the division title at the end of the 24-25 season. So they're already claiming the Lions, obviously. They're already claiming the Lions, and for good reason. I understand the reasoning. But at the end of the day, every week, every year is different in the NFL, dog. It's no guarantees. People make their assumptions, give their opinions, break down rosters, but you never know. It's always sleeper teams, right? Always teams who surprise people, dog. It's about coaching, etc. And the Vikings have a lot of players who are unproven, who are coming off breakout seasons, who are obviously going to get better. Need I say Josh Metellus, etc., Cam Bynum, you hear me? Players across the board, dog. But they've crowned the Lions already, but they crown them every year. They crowned them last year, and they rightfully so. This past year, Detroit won its first conference title since 1993, and now it's looking to repeat as division champions for the first time in franchise history. Now, I know on board, right? On the roster, on paper, we know Lions have the best team. I'm not going to cap. Like, it's tough for me to say it, but I got to be real. You hear me? We know the Lions have the best roster. Shout out to them. Shout out Dan Campbell, they GM, they new regime, right? They built the roster. They built a Super Bowl caliber team. But there's some people who say the Minnesota Vikings have a Super Bowl caliber team, huh? Am I gonna say it? No, but like I said, I think they're a playoff team. But there's some people out there who actually think the Vikings have the personnel to win it, to make a Super Bowl run. Period. Bottom line, huh? My thing is, knowing how up and down the NFL is, how could they just crown the Lions, homie? You hear me? Period, huh? The Lions and Packers both went 4-2 in the division last season, splitting their two matchups. Detroit won the tiebreaker via overall record. Let's take a look at the current odds board at DraftKings Sportsbook. NFC North Division odd winners. Detroit plus 155. It's always money involved, huh? It's always bets. Guapino, huh? They love Guapino. They already taking bets, huh? They already taking bets out this joint. You hear me? All about the money, huh? All about the bread, dog. So Detroit Lions, Green Bay, Chicago, and Minnesota. Let's take a look at key points to know regarding each NFC North squad next season. Bottom line, last season was the season of it's been forever for the Lions. They won the 4th division title in franchise history. The division has been around since 1967 and made it to their first NFC championship game since 1991. Detroit has never won the division 2 years in a row, and it's no guarantee they will win it this year 2 years in a row. The other favorites, which I understand, but we don't know. We don't know for sure, dog. We don't know for sure. And the odds suggest it will have some stiff competition, going up against a rising Packers team and a Bears squad that figures to bring in Caleb Williams with the number 1 pick in April's draft. They keep talking about Caleb. We don't even know about Caleb. Why are you crowning him? Stop crowning him, dog. Just like the Vikings fans and media crown J.J. McCarthy, not seeing him throw one pass in the NFL. They've crowned him already. Now he's allegedly not even ahead of Nick Mullins. You hear me? Now he's allegedly not even ahead of Nick Mullins, dog. So please stop crowning these dudes. Stop crowning these dudes, man. It's disrespectful, man. He hasn't had one snap in the NFL. Not even a preseason game, not even a real training camp. And they're saying Caleb Williams is the reason the Bears will surpass the Vikings? Really? Are you kidding me? Come on, bro. Let's stop it. Stop it with the Bears, huh? The Lions, I understand. Packers, yeah, I think it'll be close. You hear me? It's still questions about Jordan Love. Green Bay Packers 2020-24 division, 4-2. Bottom line, Green Bay won 6 of his last 8 regular season games last year. They finished strong, respect, before blasting the Cowboys in a wild card round and nearly knocking off the mighty 49ers in the division round, which they should have won that game, you can argue, which has its stock at an all-time high entering next season. Jordan Love's ascension figures to be the key to the Packers' success. That's the major key. Is it a 1 year fluke or is he the real deal? I repeat, is he a 1 year fluke or is he the real deal? You got to wait and see there, dog. We don't know how Jordan Love will perform, homie. You hear me? Now that teams have figured him out, understand his game, figure out his pet peeves, understand what he does when he's in rhythm, dog. Huh? Attack his weaknesses, take away his strengths. It's all up in the air. It's all up in the air, dog. Period, homie. Now you would assume he will ball out, dog. He looked great, terrific in the playoffs. He looks like a true baller. Respect to him. But we don't know. Love torched the Lions on their home field. Green Bay also brought in former first-team All-Pro running back Josh Jacobs via free agency. Does that make them better than the Vikings? Somebody let me know. JD33 in the building. JDT93 in the building. What up, big dog? Does that make them better than the Vikings? Let me know. Because they bring in Josh Jacobs. Because they have Jordan Love. Now, I understand Jordan Love. He probably will be that guy. But we at the same time, we got to wait and see, dog. And like I said, I have no problem saying it. Well, I do have a problem saying it. But I feel the Lions and the Packers are better than the Vikings. No cap. You know, Lions better, Packers better. No disrespect. Shout out my Vikings, true fan, want them to win. You hear me? But we know, top 2 teams in the NFC North right now are the Lions and the Packers if we're going off roster You know what I'm saying? Recycling players, etc. Right? Additions, etc. Dog. But the Vikings are right there. And like I say, it's some real people out there who think the Vikings could be Super Bowl contenders, or at least make a run, dog. And when you think about it, you have to think about all the maybe players who haven't broke out or have had breakout seasons. Josh Metellus is going to be that guy. Cam Bynum, so it's a lot of unknowns with the Vikings as well, dog. Let's not get crazy with it, though. You hear? Here we go. Bottom line. Simply put, Chicago is expected to draft the next Patrick Mahomes come April, and a successful hinge on with Williams is indeed that, right? Still, even Mahomes wasn't Mahomes from the start. News reports suggest that the Bears could keep Justin Fields and draft Williams, but they're already drafted. So this is an old article, but the disrespect, though. I just want to see I don't care about the Bears defense solid, but I'm not impressed by the Bears, dog. And it's disrespectful to put all this pressure on Williams. Not even know it. The man ain't even threw a quarterback NFL pass yet, dog. You hear me? This is a joke, bro. Let's talk about the Vikings, though. Bottom line, the Vikings will have to semi-start over at quarterback with Kirk Cousins bouncing to Atlanta in free agency. Their response so far has been to sign Sam Darnold to a one-year deal. Will the Vikings draft a QB with the 11th pick? Will they move up and attempt to get Drake May or Jaden Daniels? No, they wouldn't, dog. Why are you showing old articles still, homie? You hear me? Period, dog. So the Bears getting Caleb Williams has people thinking that that's enough for them to surpass the Vikings. Are you kidding me, bro? Basically, what they telling me, they think because the Bears drafted Williams, that he's the answer. They will surpass the Vikings. Even though every team has an unknown, a lot of unknowns about every team. Sam Darnold unknown, JJ McCarthy, the Vikings offensive line, even though they're ranked high. And we're talking about veterans on the team, cohesion and chemistry. That's what it's about, winning, right? How long have the Vikings O-line players been together? Even some of the D-line players, you hear me? The secondary, safety room. It's so biased and cap and disrespectful to the Vikings. I wish the Vikings would kill the disrespect once and for all. You hear me? For once, dog. Kill the disrespect, dog. You telling me they rely on Caleb Williams to surpass the Vikings? You don't know who the man will be yet. He could be a bust. You hear? Come on, man. So if we were to break it down realistically, Lions number 1, Packers number 2, Vikings right there under the Packers, but it could be a battle. Then you have the Bears. Then you have the scandalous Bears. You hear me? Raggedy Lions 1, Raggedy Detroit Lions number 1, Swiss Cheese Green Bay Packers 2, Minnesota Vikings SKOL Vikes 3, scandalous Bears 4. How you put the Bears over the Vikings, dog? Huh? Period. Cap, homie. I don't care if you want to break rosters down, break down personnel and coaches. You don't do it, dog. Period. Get to the schedule, man. Get to the schedule, homie. Let's get over it. Let's get to the schedule, then we up out of here. You hear me? Break the schedule down, man. See what's up realistically. Realistically that year. Get to the schedule, man. Y'all ready, man? Let's rock, man. Let me know how you feel too, man. Let's get it, man. Let's rock and roll, man. Y'all ready? Let's get it, man. Woo, schedule, here we come. Okay. Give me a second, homies. Give me a second, homies. Here. We're just going to do like this. All right, man. Let's get it. I want to know y'all opinions too, man. I want to know y'all opinions on the schedule too. You know, I don't like doing stuff like this. I usually don't break down the schedule, especially not this early. Hey, big dog, hear about Jacoby Jones? What up, Muhammad in the building? Nah, bro, what happened, bro? I seen like something, but I didn't really look into it. But he passed away. What happened to him? Yeah, bro. So I saw like a picture or something. What happened, Muhammad? I'm assuming he passed away too. What happened there, man? Rest in peace, Rest in peace, Jacoby Jones, dog. Man, all these players just dropping, dog, and it's nothing. You hear me? It's nothing to it. No, it's nothing. The players just dropping, dog. I ask again, do the NFL care about the players? You hear me? That's what I heard. Yeah, man. I thought I saw that, bro. Heavy, man. Rest in peace, Jacoby Jones, bro. Rest in peace, Jacoby Jones. You hear me? May his soul find peace, his family find peace, dog. You know what I'm saying? What happened to him, Muhammad? What happened to him, dog? Reason why is to be determined, man. Sad, dog. Could be some foul play there too. You know what I'm saying? Could be some foul play there too, dog. Man, dog. Man, homie, you hear me? Gotta keep going, keep pushing, dog. It's Babylon, bro. Let's get it though, man. Schedule breakdown. Like I said, I don't like doing this schedule thing. And the next schedule I was gonna wait till like regular season 1, you know, a week before game 1 to see the full roster. But I'm just gonna go with my beliefs and really break it down and be fair with it and be realistic with it, where I see the Vikings, dog. Man, that's sad, bro. Rest in peace to him, man. Rest in peace to him, dog. Wow, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's get to the schedule, man. Stay on track here real quick, homie. Man. All right, so week 1. I want to know y'all opinion too. Let me know, man. Let's get it, man. So every week, I want W's or losses in the chat, dog. Make myself clear. And you in the chat, like it up. You in the chat, like it up, like, comment, and subscribe. But I got to make myself clear. You hear me? I want W's and L's in the chat. Every game I go to, you think it's going to be a dub or a loss, a win or a loss? Let me know, dog. Let me know. So every game I say, I need your opinion. Will it be a win or a loss, dog? Muhammad Sahil, shout out. Much appreciated, dog. Muhammad Sahil says week 1 loss. I need everybody to do the same as Muhammad Sahil. Whether you think win or loss, win or loss. I also need somebody to add the tallies up. As I'm going along, I need someone to add the tallies up. You hear me? So every time I say win, loss, I need somebody to keep track of the tallies. Homie, at the end of this here, I want to be able to ask somebody what's the record, period. And that's it, dog. Period, dog. Shout out Muhammad. Muhammad, I need you to keep the tally, dog. Period, dog. I need you to keep the total tally of wins and losses. You hear me? I'm going to go right down the list. So, Muhammad, since you was the first one to follow the instructions, you hear me? Can you do that for me, dog? If not, let me know. Heavy. Just give me a yes or no, dog. I'll move forward. Muhammad, once again, will you keep tally for me, big dog? Let me know, yes or no. If not, Muhammad, somebody else tell me yes. All right, Muhammad, got you. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Here we go, man. Much appreciated. Shout out Muhammad, dog. Heavy. New York Giants, I got a W. New York Giants, yeah, better team. Vikings should win. Vikings the better team. Give me the dub. San Francisco, at San Francisco, wow. Wow. Week 2, wow. Oh, man. The game's at no, that's at home. That's a home game. That's a home game. That's a home game. Home game. You hear me? Week 2, Muhammad say L. JD3 say will be close. Loss. Week 2. Woo. Week 2, man. You hear me? Week 2, let me see. I got to be realistic with it. I got to compare trenches. I got to compare the O-line. I got to compare everything. You hear me? The Niners being healthy, the Vikings being healthy. Let me see. I'm going to say week 2 loss, man. Yeah, week 2 loss, dog. Week 3 versus the Texans. Give me week 3 victory. Week 3 victory. They bounce back versus the Texans, dog. At home, they bounce back. Giants win. Niners loss, Texans win. Ooh, at Green Bay week 4. At Green Bay week 4. Wow. Are the Vikings for real? Are the Vikings for real right here? Here we go. Here we go. Week 4 at Green Bay. It's a tough one, dog. I'm gonna say the Vikings for real. Give me a dub week 4, man. Give me a dub against the Packers. London Jets. Give me a dub versus the Jets, homie. Give me a dub versus the Jets. You hear me? Give me a dub versus the Jets, dog. Lions at home. Lions at home. Coming off London, off the bye, week 7. Week 7, you hear me? A loss, dog. Lost to the Lions, dog. Yeah. Week 7 loss, man. I got week 7 loss. I got week 7 loss, dog. So lose to the Lions week 7, week 8 at the Rams. Give me that dub. I got a dub at the Rams, man. Give me a dub for the Rams. Week 9. Give me a dub, homie. Give me a dub. Give me a dub for the Colts at home. Week 10 at Jacksonville. Oh, man, it could be tough. Let me compare lines, this and that. Week 10 at Jacksonville. I said they split one of those away games. Let me see. I said they lose to Jacksonville week 10. Jacksonville's a loss. They beat Tennessee week 11. At the Bears, they beat the Bears week 12. So we beat Tennessee, beat the Bears week 12. Cardinals at home, they beat the Cardinals. They're a better team. Falcons at home, they beat the Falcons. They're going on a win streak, beat the Bears in Chicago. I don't believe in Caleb Williams. I think the Bears might be trash. They beat the Bears. They sweep the Bears at Seattle. Damn, dog. It depends on if the stakes on the line, but I say they lose at Seattle, dog. It is what it is. Tough place to play. You know, it's a tough game. I say they lose, man. Vikings haven't had great history at Seattle home field, but at the end of the day, you never know, dog. But I'm going with the loss. Green Bay, week 17. Green Bay, I'm gonna say at home. Green Bay, week 17. Give me the dub. At Detroit, I'm gonna say give me a loss, man. So Detroit, last game of the season, they losing. Could be sitting players, we don't know. So who got the tally for me? Who got the tally, bro? You got the tally? How many is that, Muhammad? Heavy, dog. Count it up for me, Muhammad. Let me know, big dog. You keep it. Was you keeping track? Homie? Let's get her. Hope they made the playoff. Hope that's enough wins for the playoffs, homie. Like I say, we've seen this with O'Connell's team before his first season. A solid regular season record. The playoff come, they can't get past the first round. For some reason, I kind of get that vibe with this team, but you know, if they make it further, that's like a plus. Kind of like the Packers last year. If they make it further, then they make it out of the first round, it's like a win. Yeah, let me 13-4. See, oh man, that's a lot of dubs. But you know, they was 13-4. Kevin O'Connell first season lost the first round. Man, I'm gonna have to do another one just after I see the full roster, dog. But I think these teams, like they can beat these teams, homie. Last year they should have beat those teams, subtract their turnovers, homie. Period, huh? Some may say how you think they go 13-4 regular season, but not make a playoff run because the playoff is a different season. You know what I'm saying? The playoff is a different animal, dog. Period, huh? And I don't believe in their trenches in the playoffs. Neither side, homie. You hear? Man, but am I giving them too much credit right now with 13? If it's 13-4, even 12 wins, would I be doing? Y'all think that's unrealistic for the Vikings? 12 wins? I damn sure know it's going to be way more than 6. I mean, ain't 6 unrealistic from the people who disrespect them? You hear me? Man, bro. Let's hold one second, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? They can definitely beat all like Giants win, loss, Texans win, Packers. I said win, but man, Packers are tough. So beat the Jets. So I'm really. I think I gave them 13 wins last time too, though. I think I gave them 13 wins last time too, bro. I think I gave they ass 13 wins last time. Am I tripping line? Man, I mean, I definitely think they're making the playoffs. So I mean, like I say, they don't make the playoffs, somebody need to be fired. You know what I'm saying? Like 13-4, like I think they can beat these teams, dog. Last year they should have like been in the playoffs, been a top 2-3 seed, turnovers, etc. Killed them. So is it like a, I don't know, dog. But the teams I said they should win, I really feel like they should win those games, homie, if they who they think they are or say they are. You hear me? And I ain't the only one who think they can have a solid regular season. I'm just saying it could be similar to the KOC's first season. Anything more than a first round playoff win is a plus, dog. It's a bonus. You hear me? Definite bonus. You hear me? Definite bonus, dog. But you tell me 6 wins, and that's not unrealistic? You telling me the Vikings can't win more than 6 games? 7, 8 games, you hear me? Facts. How Darnold played, that's facts. Definitely. Shout out JDT93. Definitely facts, homie. How Darnold plays will play a big role. How the offensive line is, how the defensive line is. That's why I say it's so tough. You got to wait. But I clearly believe in this team. But like we've seen before, 13 wins regular season, first round playoff out of there. What do it mean? Now, if they lose the first round this season, I would expect it, period. Now, if they had the trenches solidified defensively, different guard here or there, I might say, hey, Super Bowl run, whatever. But I'm not digging that, I ain't gonna sit here and cap. I may have them with 12, 13 wins regular season, but just what it is, man. Regular season is totally different from the playoffs, dog. We see it with the Cowboys. The Cowboys look great whole season, right? Until they face the Niners or somebody. Playoff time comes, it's a wash. You hear me? Never know, man. It's tough predicting schedules, dog. We have the weapons to go to playoff every year. Facts. Facts, dog, period. Like we say, Muhammad, subtract those fumbles, those turnovers, they're in the playoffs at the top 2-3 seed, period. It's part of the game, part of the process, dog heavy. Man, I'm finna get up out of here. Shout out to my big dogs, man. My subscribers, my supporters, you are much appreciated for life. Never forget it. Any more questions and comments, man? Questions and comments, let me know, man. Questions, comments, opinions, let's get it, man. Much appreciated to my big dogs, man. I had to push the live back, but you know how it goes sometime, man. I'm here though. We here though. Let's get it, man. SKOL VIKES, man. Any more questions, comments, man? Heavy, dog. Give it a few minutes, dog. Oh yeah, and one more thing. If you will be interested in coming up here on the live, speaking about a certain topic, let me know. Because I think I can put the link in these lives where people can come in, tap, tune in, zone in, right? Come up here, chop it up with me, rock and roll with me, you hear me? So if you would be interested in being on one of my lives, etc., let me know, man. Let me know if you will come up, chop it up, and rock and roll with Big SKOL, dog. Won't be on no goofy shit, just real talking football, etc., dog. Vibing out, talking football, depending on the topic. You hear me? And you know how I get, man. You know how I get. So if you can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen. If you can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen. You hear me? Big SKOL here. SKOL VIKES forever, dog. Much appreciated, Muhammad. Much appreciated, Muhammad. Much appreciated, dog. No cap, man. If the defense is top 10, I think we can make a deep run. Woo, good question, JD. Good question, JD T93. Woo, let me think about it, dog. If the defense is top 10, then we can make a deep run. I don't know about a deep run, but I say first round, maybe get out the second round, and that'd probably be it. You know what I'm saying? If the defensive top 10, that'll be close. I don't know about a deep run, dog. I don't know about a deep run. You hear me? Because I feel like even if the defense is good, say they're a top 10, and the playoffs are their top 10, and the playoffs where the trenches bite you in the ass, I already think the offensive O-line trenches is soft in certain areas. So I can't say a deep run, dog. Could they make it past the first round with a top 10 defense? Potentially. Do I say it happening? No. You hear me? Do I want to see it happen? Yes, facts. Darnold has to ball out, facts. Yeah, losing Hunter, even though they got Jonathan Grenard, got to see how he pans out. He could be a good replacement for Hunter. You hear me? But defense top 10, I don't believe in the offensive trenches like that. So I say they may get out the first round with a top 10 defense, but that's about it. You hear me? That's about it, dog. You know, defense, having a top 10 defense is cool, but playoff time, you got to be able to run the ball. You got to have trenches on both sides. You got to be physical, man. You got to be physical, sturdy, firm. You hear me? But if they have a top 10 defense, they give themselves more of a chance. I'm very interested in seeing on how that O-line plays, how that O-line gets down. Bradbury, Ingram, etc. Yeah, but if they're a top 10 defense, they could win the first round, but they're not getting out the second round. Bernard is better for our scheme. Flores wants their dudes to play linebacker. Yeah, Flores wants speed. I'm sure Bernard is faster than Neil Hunter, so he definitely fits the scheme, JDT3. He definitely fits the scheme, dog, no cap. Yeah, I love Grenard in that Flores scheme. You know, smaller on the smaller side, but that's good because, you know, he's quicker, has more agility, faster, quick twitch athlete, really get you that pass rush going on blitz and downs, especially when the offensive line is fatigued. So I understand the Grenard move, right? And he definitely can replace Hunter. You hear me? Facts. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, as far as the Flores scheme, Grenard is your guy. Grenard is your guy, dog. Hunter is only a D. Yeah, Hunter, his specialty is really rushing the passer, dog. You know, I think Flores needs somebody who can do both but be stout in that run game. And Hunter made some plays as far as run defense goes, but Hunter's specialty is getting to that quarterback. You know, he's not really a gap filler, dog. Period. Respect. Shout out Hunter, though, man. Wish him the best until he comes to SKOL territory. Before you go, we got a shot at Marshawn from Saints. I hope so, man. Hey, I did a video on Marshawn Lattimore. Go check it out. You know, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. But, yeah, Marshawn Lattimore definitely should have a shot at him. I mean, why else would they talk about it, huh? I would love Marshawn Lattimore in the building. Yeah, that solidifies your secondary. People talking about they don't want him in a building. You're tripping. You're capped. Turn your fan card in. He will be a starter. Maybe Shaq Griffin or Mekhi Blackman or the Dwight McGlothern, the UDFA. But your secondary may look a lot different, but who cares? Your secondary will be much improved, baby. Will be much improved. You hear me? I don't care who has to ride the bench. I don't care if a Caleb Evans is not a starter. Get him out the building. Put the best man on the field. You hear me? You want to win or go home. Damn right he can still ball, dog. Thank you, Muhammad. Marshawn Lattimore is still an elite cornerback, and he's better than any cornerback on your roster right now. Maybe you got to argue with him who? Mekhi Blackman, Shaq Griffin. But he comes in, he's a starter right away, dog. Elevates your defense right away. You hear? Sure. Lattimore, Griffin, and Murray would be nice. Yeah, dog. You hear me? Lattimore, Griffin, and Murray. What? Can't forget about the UDFA, Dwight McGlothern. You hear me? Come on, bro. Murphy, yeah. And even Murphy need to step up. Murphy kind of suspect. I don't think Murphy should be guaranteed a position. Not the way he got his ass ate up last year. You hear me, JDT93? Murphy got a lot to prove, dog. He wasn't that impressive. He let the Chargers put up 200 receiving yards on him. That slow boy Keenan, what's his last name? Keenan, slow as hell, boy. He put 200 on that boy. 200 yards on that dude, dog. Inexcusable for Byron Murphy, you hear me? He talking about he want an extension, he want a contract, he want to re-sign, earn that, dog. To me, the best corner on the field was Mekhi Blackman. So you might be looking at Mekhi Blackman playing a slot. You might be looking at Marshawn Lattimore and Shaq Griffin if Lattimore comes to the Vikings. I like that lineup. Blackman, Lattimore, Griffin. You hear me? Yeah, man. So it could look different. I don't care. I want the best man to be on the field. Yeah, got burned at times and was injured too. He battled some injuries, but when he was on the field, if he couldn't play, he shouldn't have been on the field, dog. Sit his ass on the pine. You hear me? Think about sipping that wine. You hear me? If you can't play, don't go on the field, homie. Because you're a detriment to the team. Hey, I feel you, JDT3. Facts. I'm right there with you, dog. I'm just saying I think Mekhi Blackman played the best, but he didn't play great. Period, dog. He missed a lot of big plays. The Broncos game, he couldn't do nothing, boy. You remember that, dog? Talking about on his head top. You hear me? Mekhi Blackman wasn't great. Caleb Evans damn sure wasn't great, dog. Wasn't none of them great. Byron Murphy, etc. Even you got a question safety play. So the whole secondary is in question, dog. But I'm talking as far as who's the best right now, the best options. Mekhi Blackman. Hopefully they get Lattimore. Shaq Griffin balling out. Can a Caleb Evans cover anybody? You hear me, dog? I'm right there with you. The secondary was trash for real. But the trenches was trash, right? The interior. Facts, dog. Facts. They had some splash plays. Yeah, man. Got to make more plays, homie. Period. Blackman breakout season coming. I hope so, Muhammad. I hope so. You know, that's what people tend to think. That's what people tend to think, dog. I ain't mad at it, dog. Heavy. Period, point blank, dog. Yeah, man. SKOL Vikes, man. Excited about the season. You hear me? Excited about the season, man. Scared me, man. But yeah, secondary step up, dog. Secondary step up. Play hard for Kyrie. Since y'all love Kyrie. Huh? Yeah. Rico knows you a clown. I met you, boy. Finna get up out of here, y'all. Much appreciated, man. Big SKOL here. Stay tuned, man. You know what it is. SKOL Vikes forever, dog. Win, lose, or draw, man. SKOL Vikes. I'll let y'all later, man. 1,000.